जिस तरीके का रिस्पॉन्स थिएटर में बेशरम रंग और झूमे जो पठान को मिल रहा है, हैव यू एवर एक्सपीरियंस दिस इन योर करियर?
The level at which this has happened. This is the next level. But listen, Faridoon, thank you so much for covering our song. You're sounding so good.
थैंक यू। जो मंजर झूमे जो पठान के आए वो they were next level.
I think ये था ये people were ready for this. People were ready to embrace this film. People were ready to embrace Shah Rukh Khan. People were ready to embrace and celebrate the music. This film was made in very tough times. पहले लॉकडाउन और दूसरे लॉकडाउन के बीच में इसका म्यूजिक बना है। तो कभी-कभी हर गाने के 10-10 वर्जन भी होते हैं, fully produced versions. By the way, बेशरम रंग जो आप सुन रहे हैं उसका मुखड़ा और भी लंबा था पहले। This time we went with the conviction that मुखड़ा अगर मेलोडी अच्छी है तो मुखड़ा ही हुक है। That's it.
If you have to say something to Arijit Singh.
So with Arijit, our relationship is very old. We've known him before he was the Arijit Singh. He was a kid called Arijit who came in to sing Manwa Lage on Happy New Year. He'll still travel simple. He will still dress simply. He will just be himself.
Chemistry of Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone in a hashtag Besharam Rang and Jhume Jo Pathaan.
Oh my God. काम नहीं है ये hashtag वाला यार. Baby को बेस पसंद है. अंदर आ गया.
Something you always wanted to tell KK but couldn't.
Don't do that. We wrote a song for him on Fighter 3 days before this happened. Seriously, we miss him every single day of our lives. Every single day. हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके. Come on, Faridoon, sing with us.
Yeah, do that.
Next line.
आप विशाल प्लीज
नशा चढ़ा जो शरीफी का उतार फेंका है बेशर्म रंग कहाँ देखा दुनिया वालों ने।
विशाल शेखर, huge congratulations first of all on Pathaan success. बहुत मुबारक आप लोगों को।
Thank you so much. Thank you.
मेरा पहला सवाल आपसे ये होगा कि that you guys have had some really amazing songs. बहुत कामयाब गाने आप लोगों के हो चुके हैं, लेकिन जिस तरीके का रिस्पॉन्स थिएटर में बेशरम रंग और झूमे जो पठान को मिल रहा है, have you ever experienced this in your career?
Yes. I think when Das Bahane came out, there was a lot of craze in the theater. During Om Shanti Om, there was a lot of craze in the theater. During Baby Ko Base Pasand Hai, there was a lot of craze. Because I was with Ali at Gaiety when Baby Ko Base Pasand Hai went absolutely nuts in the theater.
But I think the level at which this has happened,
this is the next level.
मतलब 100 थिएटरों से विजुअल एक दिन में आ रहे थे. We've never. I think every single person who listens to music and who watches films in India were waiting for this film, were waiting for the return of Shah Rukh to the big screen, and having heard the song and loved it, and then hearing it in the theater when that beat drops, I think they all just sort of felt it right here.
Celebration, and they felt they were celebrating coming to the theater after so many years. You know what I'm saying?
It's a magical thing. Honestly, it's a magical thing. Before, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. The fact that this happened is just so beautiful.
But listen, Faridoon, thank you so much for covering our song. You're sounding so good.
Thank you very much. I thought that let's do something else with that. All right, so मैं एक चीज आपसे पूछना चाह रहा था. देखिए, जैसे ऑब्वियसली बहुत से गाने आपने बेबी को बेस पसंद का आपने बताया, 10 बहाने का आपने बताया, और भी बहुत से गाने. लेकिन पेरिस फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फ्रांस फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जनरली फ्रेंच पीपल दे आर नॉट वेरी एक्सप्रेसिव. सो फ्रांस के अंदर जो है वो एक पूरा फेस्टिवल बन गया थिएटर के अंदर, एंड इट्स नॉट मेरली एशियंस बट proper Firangi were dancing to it. Paris, for example, and too many other countries, Germany and so many other countries. This is unprecedented. And जो आपका बेशरम रंग में जो एक Spanish hook line था, a lot of these countries like say Peru and Spain and a lot of these Mexico, for example, they were literally loving that particular line as well. So ये इस तरीके का आपने experience किया कि worldwide?
I would definitely say Chamak Challo was. I remember we were somewhere in Europe doing a concert, where there was a club close by, which was there. It was an open kind of a club, and they were blasting Chamak Chalo out there. So Chamak Chalo had become like a global sensation.
So again, while it has happened before, what has happened this time is, like I said, Shah Rukh fans globally see the music. Of course, for whatever it's worth, has its own reach. The music has found people to love it of its own accord. But for whatever it's worth, Shah Rukh Khan has fans across the world. Like yesterday's visuals from Germany were mind-boggling. In Paris also, there are Shah Rukh fan clubs in these countries, which don't necessarily comprise only of Indian people.
Absolutely.
There's load. That there are people who come down from all over the world to stand outside his house to wave at him on his birthday. तो ये भाई साहब का है अभी तो we get the advantage of that, and the advantage is also that the songs have reached the people. They have loved the songs and they love Shah Rukh, so it's a double benefit.
So, I spoke to several trade analysts before the release of the film, और unanimously सबका मानना ये था कि that बेशरम रंग, for example, एक वो पिक्चर का आई थिंक ओपनिंग का रीजन और रिपीट वैल्यू का एक बहुत बड़ा रीजन जो है बेशरम रंग हो सकता है, विच इज फैंटास्टिक फॉर अ फिल्म एज बिग एज दिस. अगर उसमें एक गाना जो है वो एक बड़ा रीजन मान सकता है, दैट इज फैंटास्टिक. एंड देन जब पिक्चर रिलीज हुई तो जो जो मंजर जो पठान के आए वो दे वर नेक्स्ट लेवल. सो that sort of vibe, if two songs can have, I think that is fantastic for a huge film like this.
No, it's great. It's got love from the word go. Like from the beginning itself, like the first teaser came out, there was love for it. When the song came out, there was love for it. When the second song came out, when the teaser promo came out, there was so much of love for it. I think people were ready for this. People were ready to embrace this film. People were ready to embrace Shah Rukh Khan. People were ready to embrace and celebrate the music. I think
I feel like a lot. See, the reality of it is this: this film was made in very tough times for the business as well as for the world. I mean, for whatever it's worth, lockdowns were ongoing. It was tough to shoot. They really sort of put heart and soul into making this film. We really put heart and soul into making the music of this film. सिद्धार्थ gave it everything he had, everything. मतलब वो आदमी ने खुद को ऐसे निचोड़ा है. You very rarely see a director really put himself on the line like that, physically, mentally, the works, really just for what, because even doing the VFX, over these periods was really not easy. And for whatever it's worth, I genuinely believe when the intention of an act is good, then that reaches people. So whether the intention of the song is good, whether the intention of the film is good, whether the intention of the director, the producer, the actor, Shekhar and myself in the room making the song, we all did this, in times that were tough for all of us. And
it was पहले lockdown और दूसरे lockdown के बीच में इसका music बना है. So coming to the studio, and wearing masks and having all the sanitizer bottles around and consistently discussing music, making songs. It was that kind of situation. And also seeing Siddharth kind of putting dates together, kind of planning his shoots, then them shooting this entire thing in the lockdown. It was unreal. बहुत मेहनत गई है इसके पीछे. There's a lot of hard work which has gone behind making this entire film. And I think that, as Vishal said, that genuine intention and that love for this whole thing has translated to what the results are.
Everything else contributed perhaps 10-15%, but there can be no taking away from the fact that Shah Rukh Khan coming back to the screen after 4.5 years has amped everything. It's like literally when you put a guitar stick, when you connect it to an amplifier, it changes the way that guitar sounds. That every effort that's gone into this film has been amplified by the fact that this is that film that he's coming back to.
Absolutely. And you guys have worked with Shah Rukh Khan multiple times and in some of the biggest films. देखिए अभी गाना बहुत बड़ा हो चुका है, हर चीज के बारे में बात हो रही है. लेकिन देखिए जैसे I think let's talk about the music arrangements, for example, because you guys don't merely work towards just what is there on the surface. For example, आपके गानों में music arrangements and layering बहुत ज्यादा होती है. Something about the music arrangements part of both the songs, because I think बहुत कुछ है, बहुत मसाला है.
I think Vishal and I, first of all, our main thing is melody. वो बनती है गिटार पे और पियानो पे. शुरुआत उससे होती है. The thing is, it has to sound great at this stage. of just guitar or just piano. Uske baad, when we are talking about the arrangement, it is the reflection of who we are as composers.
Right.
Our love for the beats, our love for the bass line, our love for
New sounds.
new sounds all the time. So we always kind of, while we are making, we are searching. While we are searching, we are exploring. While we are exploring, we are finding those right sounds which kind of make our song special.
ना कभी कभी हर गाने के 10 वर्जन भी होते हैं, fully produced versions, which
Right.
we go through them to kind of figure out what is the newest direction we can go in
By the
this.
way, बेशरम रंग जो आप सुन रहे हैं, उसका
Right.
मुखड़ा और भी लंबा था पहले. The
क्या
beginning,
था?
the beginning of बेशरम रंग, the whole मुखड़ा of the song was a very long मुखड़ा, जो पहली लाइन थी जो रिपीट हो रही थी, उसके बाद एक क्रॉस लाइन थी, क्रॉस लाइन आने के बाद एक लैंडिंग था, लैंडिंग के बाद हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके इश्क वालों ने. तो हम we realized that it's becoming a very very long मुखड़ा. और
Right.
पुराने जमानों में और जो संगीत जो सुन के हम जो हम अब तक हम सुनते हैं, जो ओल्ड सॉन्ग्स है, उनके मुखड़े काफी छोटे होते हैं. दे आर वेरी स्मॉल मुखड़ास. वन लाइन रिपीट, क्रॉस लाइन, मुखड़ा अगेन, वो लाइन अगेन, एंड इट कंप्लीट्स द सॉन्ग. सो वी रियलाइज कि हम इतना लंबा मुखड़ा क्यों कर रहे हैं.
मतलब ऐसे राइटिंग का कंपटीशन नहीं है. Say what you want to say and make it. So what we did is we didn't make like specifically जैसे hook phrase बनाते हैं लोग, हमने hook phrase नहीं बनाया. This time we went with the conviction that मुखड़ा अगर मेलोडी अच्छी है तो मुखड़ा ही hook है. That's it. लोग चारों लाइनें गाएंगे, उनको एक लाइन या एक वर्ड अलग से देने की जरूरत
लाइक
नहीं.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि तेरे बिना जिया जाए ना, तेरे बिना जिया जाए ना, बिन तेरे तेरे बिन साजना, सांस में सांस आए ना, तेरे बिना. हो गया. Before that, imagine having another long mukhra
leading to that.
leading
There's
to
no
that.
need for it.
We didn't need that, so we chopped that off, and then just towards the end, we only kept हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके इश्क वालों ने.
And what a number. Okay, now अभी मैं आपके बहुत सारे मैंने गाने मैं ऐसे ही देख रहा था जो आप लोगों ने करे हैं. You know, somehow you guys have this unique taste for hook lines. बेबी को बेस पसंद है, देसी गर्ल, ओम शांति ओम, खुदा जाने, नाउ बेशरम रंग, झूमे जो पठान, और बहुत से आपके और भी गाने हैं जिसके अंदर एक जो हुक लाइन जो है वो बहुत ही ज्यादा आई थिंक इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट इज इट टू हैव इन कमर्शियल टर्म्स हैविंग अ गुड हुक लाइन like a
It's not about the importance of it. It's about a thought getting compressed into
One line.
कि overall thought गाने का क्या है, which gets compressed into one short line. So if you see one short hook line, it'll tell you everything about the whole song.
The thing is, okay, so the phrase hook has actually been distorted by people who don't know what it means. Hook जो होता है वो गाने का वो भाग होता है जो याद रह जाए. That is the actual meaning of the word hook. Hook आप बना नहीं सकते technically speaking, वो बन जाता है when you're composing a song. When you hear all the songs, say the word hook comes from Western music, so Western music की बात अगर करें, the piece of the song that any listener generally picks out to the one that gets stuck in the listener's brain, that's called a hook. And the hook can be rhythmic, it can be vocal, it can be a guitar piece, it can be whatever.
So for example, the Michael Jackson song, that's also a hook line. I'm saying
the bass line is the hook. So for example, if you take a song like Billie Jean, everything in Billie Jean is a hook. If I sing you the groove, you know it's Billie Jean. You know it's Billie Jean.
So it's like a recognizable part of a song.
That's what hook means. तो हम लोग ने यहाँ पे हुक को डिस्टॉर्ट किया हुआ कि वोकल फ्रेज या चाहे वो छैया छैया हो, चाहे वो चप्पा चप्पा हो, चाहे वो स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत हो, ऐसा नहीं है. That doesn't need to be the case. Anything can be the hook, and especially in our classic songs like Tere Bina, as Shekhar illustrated, the mukhda is the hook. That 4-line piece is the hook. You know, that's
if you hear a song called बाहों में चले आओ, उसमें कोई hook नहीं था. बाहों में चले आओ itself is the title of the song as well as the hook line of the song, if you call it the hook line of the song.
Both the songs, rhythm design, how was the entire process of designing rhythm for it? Because that's something that people are going crazy about as well.
What we're talking about the sound of the song, to give credit to our music producers. So Abhijit Nalani, who did Besharam Rang and who has done almost every Vishal Shekhar song since Jhankar Beats,
and Megdi Bose, who
with Jhume Jo
Pathaan.
So
a big shout out through you and your show for these music producers who are very, very dear friends of ours also.
And absolute geniuses, and who have contributed a lot in terms of. So, for example, if you hear Jhume Jo Pathaan, that groove which became the drop of the song, मतलब उसमें कोई melody की जरूरत नहीं थी, वो groove ही इतना हुकी था, वो groove hook है गाने का. Actually, अगर आप देखने जाओ, जितना ही झूमे जो पठान मेरी जान महफिल ही लुट जाए, उतना ही
the rhythm itself is
a hook,
the recognizable part of that song.
So
all credit goes to these music producers.
Okay, and Kumar, the lyricist, words like Sharifi and I think it's something that बहुत से लफ्जों के शायद मायने पता नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन वो सुनने में बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं.
शरीफी के मायने आपको तो पता है, ये पक्का है.
शरीफी शराफत.
मैं मजाक कर रहा हूँ.
So कुमार खुद नहीं जानते वो कितने जीनियस है. I have to tell you that. वो खुद नहीं जानते. In the sense, sometimes he'll just say something. He doesn't write. He's the only lyricist we worked with who doesn't have a pen and paper, who doesn't have a book.
If he writes a song and leaves, and you lose the lyrics that you have written, and you ask him 1 month later कि भाई वो क्या था, he'll be like, मुझे क्या मालूम सर, आपने लिखा है.
He says something on the spot and he leaves the room, and then it's there. अगर आपने लिख लिया है तो ठीक है, अगर नहीं लिखा है तो गया हो.
Not only that, what you choose from what he gives, he can give you a really great option and a really like funky option, common option at the same time. What you choose is up to you. मतलब कौन सा आप लिख लो, वो आपके हाथ में.
But he's a genius. Means out of all the big hits he's written, I think some of his great work, I would say, is Besharam Rang, is Dua, is Tujhe Bula Diya.
जिंदगी में कोई कभी आए ना रब्बा.
These are some really outstanding lyrics he's written. He's a genius.
If there was a ghazal version of Besharam Rang, who do you think would be the best voice for it?
Besharam Rang itself is a ghazal.
In terms of combo, you sing it without the beat, it's a ghazal.
Yeah.
All right, but still, if it is like a proper ghazal, like tabla and all that stuff, who do you think apart from Shilpa?
Faridoon का version सुन लीजिए आप, बस उसमें ये पूरी.
But still, there was a beautiful ghazal version by a boy that was there on the internet. I think it was really cool, actually.
There are a lot of Insta videos we've been getting of such amazing singers, and also just not the singers, even tabla players, even pianists, even guitar players who are playing the melody of the song, and they're doing such a fab job.
If you have to say something to Bosco Martis for Jhume Jo Pathaan choreography,
his energy is outstanding. Like you can see it, you can feel it. So thank you, Bosco, for like really doing justice to this song.
I mean, both Vaibhavi for Besharam and Bosco and Caesar for Jhume Jo Pathaan.
Brilliant.
Smashed it.
All right. If you have to say something to Arijit Singh and Sukriti Kakkar for Jhume Jo Pathaan.
Thanks for showing up to sing the song. And yeah, I mean, Arijit enjoyed it very much more. So with Arijit, our relationship is very old. We've known him before he was the Arijit Singh. He was a kid called Arijit who came in to sing Manwa Lage on Happy New Year. And Farah was like, who's this voice? We're like, it's a guy called Arijit. It was like that. We've known him since then. And he's still that same guy.
He's the most grounded as well as the most spiritual singer or person I know personally. He is so authentic and disconnected with all the noise that I think उनकी गायकी में सुनाई देता है. उनके performances में आपको दिखाई देता है. When you see him on stage, or when you see his stage performances, or when you hear him behind the microphone, he's least affected by that fame thing which the world has made him into. He'll still travel simple. He will still dress simply. He will just be himself. And
he's the guy who can. He's one of the rare people you can leave him alone. तू ये take तू खुद कर ले. ये गाना है. तू कर ले, and because you know that he will be honest to the song and to his art form. He will not ऐसे चिपका के नहीं चले जाएगा. वो जो करेगा वो पूरी कोशिश करके अच्छा ही करेगा.
And also, I think the world should also know that he's a fantastic music producer, musician, and a composer. He's brilliant. He's very, very good.
Authentic talent.
All right, Shilpa Rao.
Shilpa Rao is just genuine, beautiful, real soul who just doesn't kind of pretend. She just has a natural, God-gifted, beautiful voice.
And जितना गॉड ने वॉइस में ब्यूटी दिया उतना ही सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर में मतलब लैक ऑफ ब्यूटी दिया. मतलब इतना द वर्स्ट जोक्स इन द वर्ल्ड व्हेन शिल्पा एंड सिद्धार्थ आनंद आर इन द रूम टुगेदर ना, कभी कभी ऐसे खिड़कियां खोलनी पड़ती हैं, इतने बदबूदार जोक्स होते हैं सब.
Okay, who are the singers for the Spanish portions in the beginning?
So there's Vishal and there's Carolisa who've done the Spanish singing.
Amazing. Okay. Chemistry of Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone in a hashtag, Besharam Rang and Jume Jo Pathaan.
In a hashtag? Oh my God.
अपना काम नहीं है ये hashtag वाला यार. For this you should call Sukriti.
I think let's hashtag that as Besharam Rang.
If you have to say something to Sanchit, Ankit for their background score of Pathaan.
This is all I have to say to them. They smashed it again.
Energetic as hell. Super.
Right.
Just incredible job.
Okay.
I also want to say through you that to a lot of people that Sanchit and Ankit Balhara have done the background. Vishal and Shekhar have not done the background. So all the congratulations for the background that you've sent to us. Please send to them.
Yeah, they deserve.
Right. I think they're outstanding. I think it's outstanding. If you have to complete the following sentence, please. The Arabic version of Jume Jo Pathaan is.
Love it. Outstanding.
I love it.
Outstanding.
I love
Outstanding.
it.
Okay, if you can please describe the following songs in one word. Khuda Jaane.
Ethereal.
मैं अगर कहूँ.
Melodic. I don't know. This is a very bizarre.
10 बहाने.
Path breaking.
शीला की जवानी.
These are the words.
चमक चलो.
कैसा है आदमी? This is not चमक चलो. This is दर्दी रब रब. What you're doing? चमक चलो.
Okay, sorry, I mixed it up. But it's a hand movement only. ऐसा कुछ है.
Any word for चमक चलो?
चमक चलो. Global.
Desi girl.
PC.
Priyanka is the word. Iconic.
Okay, baby को bass पसंद है.
Super fun.
Vishal. Hashtag Vishal. He just killed it. Killed the vocals.
Baby को bass पसंद है. अंदर आ गया.
जग घूमिया.
Soul.
You know, I've covered Salman sir's concert tour for 6 years, and whenever he does that step, that turnaround step, and he does it each time, he does it with a lot of energy, and it's magic.
It's magic. I tried doing it. I fell a couple of times.
So I tried doing it. I was lying on the ground, and Manish Paul had to grab my hand and spin me around.
and Manish Paul makes him do at least 6-7 times. It's tough for him. Ooh la la.
Papida.
Forever. He'll be
The king.
forever.
Right here, right now.
Oh, AB.
Shake it.
Yeah. Abhishek Bachchan for life. Yes.
Swag dhari Abhishek.
I want to say hey to my player Ritesh T, to Big Prop, to Big Shops and Checkmaster CP, the crew of my Bluff Master movie, and those hip hop fakers.
Ramesh and Suresh.
What is the strength of following singers? Arijit Singh.
Authenticity.
Sunidhi Chauhan.
Power.
Shreya Ghoshal.
Knowledge. She knows her. She's incredible. What a
Queen, I would say. Queen.
Yeah, I would give her that.
Queen.
Absolutely.
Shan.
Smile.
Happy.
Smile.
Sukriti Kakkar.
Hard work.
All-time favorite music composer.
Panchamda.
Both of you.
सवाल ही नहीं. Or I mean, Panchamda.
Following statements or things, cool or not? Riaz.
Cool.
Auto-tuning.
Not cool.
It's an instrument. You use it where necessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Spotify.
Cool.
YouTube.
Cool. I mean, ये यार अपने views आते हैं यहाँ से यार.
Coke Studio.
Cool. Very cool.
Love it.
Very cool.
Okay. something you always wanted to tell KK but couldn't.
Don't do that, man.
Um,
We wrote a song for him on Fighter 3 days before this happened. And we were like, अभी phone करें या गाना तैयार होगा तब phone
I don't. We didn't write a song. We actually casted him on all the songs of
Yeah,
Fighter.
we were like,
Every single song of Fighter, we said let's do a KK album completely.
and we were
And
so should we call now or should we call when the songs are ready? So we said we'll call when the songs are ready, and then that opportunity doesn't exist.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Now we had a performance in Guwahati right now, and we sang to Ashiki Hai and
Ajab Si.
Ajab Si, and just
Khuda Jaane.
seriously, we miss him every single day of our lives, every single day.
Yeah, some of the biggest songs I think with you guys. How best you can describe the smile in the voice of Bappi Lahiri ji?
It's like the smile after you've eaten a really good meal. Similar.
Right, right. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Would you like to maybe do a mashup of both the songs for us to end this interview, please?
Mashup. हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके. Come on, Faridoon, sing with us.
Yeah, do that.
Next line.
बहुत
बहुत
ही
ही तंग किया अब तक.
Yeah.
आप विशाल. Please.
नशा चढ़ा जो शरीफी का उतार फेंका है बेशर्म रंग कहाँ देखा दुनिया वालों ने. ठीक है, गजल भी हो गया आपका.
Fantastic. Guys, thank you very much for your time and congratulations once again for the huge success.
Thank you so much.
Pathaan, and all the best wishes for future. Thank you very much. Good night from here.
Thank you so much.